This is highly unflattering. Hi, guys. Look who I have. That's Jessie.
Hi.
I'm going to wave.
I mean, we can literally just wave.
Oh. Okay. So we'll wait a little bit to get everybody on and settled in. Hi, guys.
Every time I see the wave, I'm just waving.
It's telling us to wave, so we're waving.
I don't think it's telling us to wave. I'm just saying they're waving.
Oh, they're waving.
Or
Okay.
is it telling us to wave?
I don't know.
I don't know how any of this works.
We're obviously not experts on Instagram Live. Oh. Hi, Brittany. Thanks for staying up with us. All right. So the purpose of this IG Live and the reason why I wanted to get on was I don't think we've ever talked about how we got started on our journey, or we haven't really talked about it for a while. I think most of everybody that's been following recently can only see the tail end of our 3-year journey. So I think we'll recap and go back to how we first started. All right. What did he say?
Who knows?
Who knows?
I guess probably who knows how to work this.
Oh. I'm reading your comment, Common Sense HQ. So, okay. Okay. All right. So before 2015, we started this journey in 2015, and before 2015, I found out about Dave Ramsey. I want to say, what year was that? Like a long time ago.
Probably like 2012 or something like that.
In 2012, I saw a guy who was going to do a live event at a church nearby, and his name was Dave Ramsey. And a girlfriend I knew was about to get married, so I wanted to take her to this event, this Dave Ramsey event, for her. I think it was a bridal shower.
I think that's what it was. It was a gift for their wedding or something.
It was like a bridal shower gift, was so she could get smart with finances and I could get smart with finances. So that was before 2015. So then later on, we didn't stick to that when I learned about it. It was just me. We went to the live event. I kind of got familiar with his principles, but we didn't start because we just weren't ready. The timing wasn't right. And I still was YOLOing, like just spending like I was a Kardashian.
Yeah, there was no, we weren't even looking into that at that point.
No, I basically, whatever I wanted, I bought in 2015. So then, what happened? What happened?
Well, up until 2015, we just kept doing what we were doing. If we wanted something, we got it. Didn't care how we got it. We used all our credit cards or whatever. We just got it.
So we live in Las Vegas. For those of you who do not know, we live in Las Vegas, and it's a very glamorous and like spendy city. So we were just keeping up with friends and what they were doing, which was spending, shopping, vacationing, all of that. So we got into tons and tons of debt. So I think we could start with that. Like in 2015, we were both working early 2015, and we were making over $100,000 a year together, and we were just in debt. We were living paycheck to paycheck. We were living on credit cards. We had zero savings.
Yeah, we were making enough money that there was no reason to we shouldn't have been broke. We made enough money that we shouldn't be living paycheck to paycheck. Yes, beer budget.
Oh yeah, beer budget, Brittany. That's how I got Liquid Courage to come on.
And it's the Costco brand, so like I saved money on it.
Yeah,
I'm not enjoying it that much, but it was.
He wouldn't recommend it, but it was cheap beer. Anyways, back to our story. In 2015, we got so sick and tired of our debt. like paycheck to paycheck. There was no reason for us to be living paycheck to paycheck, making over $100,000 a year between the two of us. And then my job was every year that I was working at my job. By the way, I'm in marketing for a hotel and casino. Oh, Lily's on here. Hi, Lily. Okay. But in 2015, I am working for a hotel and casino and marketing. And every year it just got more stressful and stressful. And it has gotten more stressful and stressful and more time away from home. So the gift I wanted to give my family and my kids was for me to stop working, or for Jesse to stop working.
Well, we decided whoever got to a certain point in their respective career, whoever got to a point that one of us could stay home, whoever got there first, the other one would stay home. So she obviously got there first.
So yeah, we knew that our goal was to always have one parent at home. I just happened to get further along into my career to support us in that goal faster. So Jesse ended up, when did you stop working?
I quit my job in February of 2015.
So in February 2015, we went to a single income family. We went to a single income, and that's what really started the debt-free journey. I just was filled with fear that I wouldn't be able to support my family on a single income, especially if I were to lose my job or for any reason couldn't pay the bills. So I had to get my butt in gear and get our finances right. So we started the debt-free journey in 2015. So that was really what it was. We went to a single income, and I read Dave Ramsey's Total Money Makeover and started the baby steps. Right? Yeah. Okay. So in mid 2015, Jesse stopped working, and we were living in this huge house.
Yeah, I mean, for it was like 3,200 square feet or something like that, which was ridiculous for us. We didn't even use half of the space we had.
I like to call it our McMansion. So in 2015, we decided that we didn't need this huge house anymore, and we decided to sell it. So that was one big sacrifice was to sell our big house and to downgrade. So we sold our house in, when was it? May of 2015, and we moved into an apartment for 3 months. And then after those 3 months, we moved into our current home in September of 2015. And during those 3 months, did we sell our cars during those 3 months too?
No, we sold. I know my Evo we sold that. I think October, so maybe a month after we moved into the new house. So Jesse's bored. Nah, man, this is just how I'm sorry. I come off very bored. I look like I'm bored. I'm not bored. I'm just chilling.
Oh yeah, Jesse always is. Oh, he's the free spirit and the calm one. I'm the one that's really wound up. Anyway, so we downgraded a house. We sold my Cadillac SRX, which was brand new. And we sold Jesse's Evo. It was like a race car. That thing had like the craziest insurance. I think it was like $200 per month just for your insurance on your car.
Yeah.
Like the race car. Mm-hmm. Okay. And then, so those are the three biggest things that we did to jumpstart our journey. Then we started the baby steps in March 2017. Oh, I skipped through a bunch. That was 2015. We downgraded house and 2 cars in 2015. And then in 2016, we still were back and forth. We were on board and then we were off board. We weren't fully like in it.
Yeah, we never really jumped. We started doing some of the things, but
like we read the book.
Yeah.
We attempted to do it a couple of times and then we stopped.
Yeah, we wanted to do it. We just didn't really.
execution wasn't there in 2016. So we started in 2015, off and on in 2016. It wasn't until 2017 where I really, really started. I just wanted to actually finish what we started, right?
Yeah.
Like, I just wanted to get rid of our debt in 2017. And to kind of hold myself accountable, I started Smarts and Cents. I started it in March 2017 after we got our income tax refund. And the rest is history. We just started Smarts and Cents, and like I found this whole debt-free community, and we've just been sharing our journey of getting out of $115,000 in debt since then, really. Mm-hmm. And the majority of our debt has been paid in like the last year, almost 2 years.
Yeah, almost 2 years.
Yeah, 2 years. Really, like I say that we started in 2015 because we kind of started in 2015. Like that's when we downgraded our houses, our house and the 2 cars in 2015. So in fact, this total of debt, the $115,956.54, that was when we started in 2015. So prior to 2015, our debt was like so much more.
Yeah.
Oh, my sister's on here. She said, yes, you missed our cousin reunion in 2017 because you guys had to buckle down. So yeah, what do you think? I don't know why I'm yelling.
And I'm very happy to be doing this right now.
I feel like I'm all over the place.
No, keep moving.
Where was I?
Talking about 2017 something.
Oh, okay. So yeah, from 2017 through now, like we really had to say no to a lot of things. All right, so back in 3 weeks ago, we were supposed to do this live, and we asked you guys like questions you wanted us to answer. So I think we'll go through those now. But for those of you who don't know, our $115,000, I'm going to round it up, $116,000 of debt was $800 in an iPhone, $12,000 in 401k loans. Don't ask us what those 401k loans were because I have no idea what we spent that on. Do you remember what we spent when we took out those 22? We took out $12,000 in 401k loans, and I have no idea what it was for. That's how bad our spending was.
Yeah, I don't remember. Probably bought a PS4 with it or something stupid.
Something really dumb. Off the Rat Race asked, did you guys ever do Dave Ramsey class? Yes.
Yeah, we did the DVDs. We never went to like a physical class, but we ordered the DVDs and did them at home.
We did Financial Peace University.
Yeah, with the workbook and all that stuff.
We did that. When did we do that? I want to say
last year, I think.
No, May 2017 we did those together. Jesse was really excited to do them.
Yeah.
And by really excited, he was not at all. But he did it for me.
It was the best.
So continuing on, 12,000 in 401k loans. Have no idea what that was for. We had 5,700 in student loans. That was from like over a decade ago when I was doing, what did I do? I just took out some loans for school. And by the way, I never finished school. So that was stupid. And then we had 43,000 in credit card debt. We really did.
I got a pretty face and dimples like a baby.
Oh, that's so funny. Shara E. Reed said, my hubby has a pretty face and dimples just like a baby.
That made me laugh. You're funny.
My sister reminded me. We did, what was it? Down payment on the second house.
Oh, yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah.
You're right. Good job, Lily.
Yeah, thank you, Lily.
Way to know our finances more than we did at that point.
We just know we had a lot of debt.
See, that shows you we weren't paying attention to what we were doing. We were just getting money and spending it.
Yeah. And then the biggest amount of debt we had was $55,000 in cars. We had the Lexus hybrid.
Well, let's talk about cars real quick.
Okay. Go ahead.
If she wanted a car, okay, let's say any car, it doesn't matter. So one day she's driving, let's say, Infiniti, right? And then
when we met, I was driving an Infiniti, a brand new one.
Yeah, and then so she had that for a while, and then she sees a commercial for a Cadillac. And she's like, oh, I like that Cadillac. The next day, we were at the dealership getting the Cadillac. And literally, like, I think 8 months later, she saw a Denali GMC Terrain. And I worked for Chevy, so I got deals on those. But, and it was like 8 months later, and here she goes. I'm gonna buy this car. And she bought that. She had a Terrain. And then she goes and figures she don't like that. So then she gets a different Cadillac after that, which is the last Cadillac she had. And then we started getting into it, like, with the debt-free stuff more, and then she switched to a Prius. But after
that was a big sacrifice. I am a car person. Like, I love cars. Like, my dream car right now is a Tesla, and I almost fell off the wagon.
She made an appointment and everything to go look at a Tesla.
And
I was like, what are you doing? Why are you making an appointment to look at a car?
When did I do that?
A car, mind you, the newest one that wasn't even out yet, and she was gonna look at not even a real car. She was gonna go look at a brochure.
I was about to put that Tesla deposit down when we were in the debt-free journey. I was going to, but then I had to bring it back in.
So tired of that. The length of time between all those cars she had was 3 years, maybe 3 years in all those cars. And I can't say nothing because I've went through 4 cars, but it's because of her. Like, I had a Dodge Neon when I met her, and she thought that was the lamest thing I can own for some reason because it's a Dodge Neon. And I thought it was the first car I got myself. Like, I was rolling in that thing. And so...
wait. Shara E. Reed, did you guys dispute debts or just pay off debts? We never disputed debts. We paid everything off in full. We never disputed them.
Yeah, we knew we had to pay it off, so we just paid it off.
Yeah. But anyways, back to Jesse's car rant. Yes, I was the biggest spender. I went through cars like at least one a year.
Hey, look, I'm keeping it real. She convinced me to sell my Dodge Neon and get Scion. I had a Scion XB, the boxy one, which was cool. And then after that, she took one day, because it was in both of our names. So one day she took my car while I was at work. So after I had the Scion for like a year, she took that and went to the dealership and got me a truck without telling me. She just got me this truck.
Merry Christmas,
and I was like, cool, I got a truck. I was fine with it, but whatever. So we just the point is we just kept rolling and rolling these debts into different cars. We never paid one off and did it. And then I had the truck for like 3 years. And then it
was a nice truck.
It was a really nice truck.
It was a Chevy Colorado. It was really...
A V8 Colorado.
It was really nice. And that was almost paid off. But then I was like, nope, time for new debt.
Yeah, so then she took my truck one day. And she knew... So I've always... My dream car was the Lancer Evolution. So that's what I had. I mean, that's what I wanted. So she took my truck one day before Christmas of...
Again. I took his car again.
2014 or 15... 2014, whatever. And she went and got my Evo and showed up to the house one day with a bow on it and everything.
Yeah, I think I posted our stupid tax, like a bunch of cars with bows on it. So
then that's just. I mean, together we went through a bunch of cars in a quick amount of time.
Do you guys know of an app that's great for bill organizing and budgeting? That's from Christina UXO. I can't say this enough. I think you just walked me right into that. It's YNAB. It's You Need a Budget. I love it. It's changed our lives. In the beginning, we used spreadsheets and just pen and paper.
In the beginning, we did the Dave Ramsey envelope.
Oh, yeah. In the beginning, we did all cash for 9 months, starting in 2017. March of 2017, for 9 months, we did straight cash envelopes. So, in Texas, we say big hat, no cattle. What does that mean?
Like, I take it as you got, you're showing off, but you really don't got nothing.
Oh, yeah. That's true. Can you repeat it again, please? Oh, it's You Need a Budget.
YNAB.
Uh-huh.
Just look it up. It's in the App Store. Just type in YNAB.
And then if you here's my plug. If you go to our bio link in Instagram in links, it's right there. Yeah. Anyway, we'll get to our questions. So that was our debt. We had $115,000 of debt, mainly cars, and $43,000 of credit card debt. I mean, do you remember what that amount was in debt?
No.
Like, I think it was like shoes and clothes and vacations and food.
Pretty much everything.
Yeah, a lot.
So
a lot of stuff.
Whenever we wanted something, we just got it.
Yeah, if I wanted a new phone, I'd never said no to myself. Like, I always got what I wanted. I didn't care. I didn't even know how much money we had in the bank before we started this journey. If I wanted it, I just swiped that plastic. But things have changed. Okay, so going back to our questions, Jesse is very hard to pin down. And 3 weeks ago, we were supposed to do this live. We asked all of you guys what you wanted us to talk about. So I guess we'll just go through those questions. Northern Cali Debt-Free Journey. She asked, who is a free spirit?
What?
Random question. What's the tattoo on his arm of?
Which one? I got like my whole...
He has a sleeve.
Well, it's probably...
Oh my God.
That's Pocahontas.
We have no time for all the
real
tattoos.
Real quick. It's Pocahontas. It's for my grandma. It's a cowboy. That's for my grandpa. And it's a zombie guy. That's for my uncle. It's a whole graveyard and stuff, and it's just for my family. That's what that all is. Just real quick.
Oh, okay. Is blogging a great income for debt repayment? No. It is a straight hobby. I think I made, like, from Ibotta and, like, affiliate links, I made, like, $120 last month. So, no. I mean, $120, I'm not gonna, it's nothing small, but it's not what we can pay our bills with. Right?
Yeah.
Your face is not in. Okay, so who is a free spirit? Like, what is your definition of free spirit? Like, I am not a relaxed person. Like, I'm not laid back at all. Jesse's more laid back, I guess.
Yeah, I'm just... whatever. Did you answer that?
Oh, debt-free by 2018. Are you planning on going to the Dave Ramsey show or calling to do a debt-free stream? I wanted to. I really did. Initially, we were doing Dave Ramsey's baby steps by the book. We were following all of his principles by the book. And then as we started this debt-free Instagram, and I started seeing like other communities like the FIRE community, which is Financial Independence Retire Early. And then we got into YNAB. So we kind of went away from following Dave's principles. But Dave really was how we got started with our debt-free journey. Like, we did the baby steps, and like we followed all of his teachings like to the T in the beginning, and we kind of evolved. So that was my long way of saying no, we are not going to go to Dave Ramsey's place and do a debt-free stream because we didn't follow his rules by the book. We weren't by the book.
Well, even before when we were just strictly Dave Ramsey stuff, she was always talking about going out there to do it, and I was like, but if the point of saving money is, to save money and not spend it on dumb asinine stuff, why would we go and do that? I mean, I get it. Like, maybe if we're going on a trip, we can stop there and do it, but just to do that, just specifically for that reason, didn't make sense to me.
I feel like we could only be on Dave Ramsey's show if we, man, I'm all up in your space. We could do Dave Ramsey's show if we followed him, to the letter, and we didn't. And as much as I wanted to in the beginning, we kind of evolved. Would I go to see him and visit him and go and of course I would love to go to Nashville, and I wish I was going to Amanda's debt-free scream on Wednesday. But yeah, anyways, that's that. What do you guys think of life insurance? We just signed up. Only debt. What is that? Cars
Only
and
debt
house.
is cars and house.
Fully. Oh yeah, we 100% believe in life insurance, and we only do term life insurance. especially because we have dependents, we have kids and whatnot. We did term because it's cheaper, and hopefully we got a 25-year term life insurance plan. So we hope to be self-insured by that time, meaning we have had saved up enough to cover anything that life throws our way in 20 to 25 years. Who is stricter on budgeting?
Honestly, now it's probably both of us. We don't really venture off from what we budgeted for, so we're both pretty strict on it. If there's shows $0 in a certain fund we have, then we can't get it. Like,
yeah, we're pretty good at that. Like 3 years of practice, or 2 years really of practice, we've got it down to sticking to a budget. So I would say we're both good at sticking to the budget. Because of Dave, hi girl. Did you say you are going to Disney World once you're debt free? Yeah. We did this thing called travel hacking, but we won't share that here because it involves credit cards. But we're really good about using credit cards now. We pay them off in full. We don't have a balance. We became credit card debt free last Christmas, or like about a year ago. We became credit card debt free. We paid off $43,000 of credit card debt, and being on this journey really taught us the discipline of staying. Like, we won't spend unless we have the cash in the bank for it. And so, yes, to answer your question, we are going to Disney World because we had a lot of points. We're pretty much going for free. We have the hotels already paid for in points. We have, what else? Oh, the flights.
Yeah, the flights we paid for were points. The only thing we really got to pay for while we're out there is the food. How we're going to get around transportation-wise.
Yeah. We're going in April of 2019, so we become debt-free in 10 days, and then we're going to pay for our tickets and our spending money between now and April. So, yeah. Okay. I agree. As long as paid in full, credit isn't bad. I think it's important. Yeah. We did not know how to use credit cards before. Now, I believe we use credit cards, like, not how you're supposed to, but like
if you're gonna have a credit card and not pay it off, like whatever you get right away, you shouldn't have a credit card because all you're doing is hurting yourself.
Like, if you cannot control spending, which I couldn't 3 years ago, credit cards wasn't a good thing for me 3 years ago, but now I can control my spending. I can control myself. I know that I can't swipe that credit card unless we have already planned to spend on that card. So yeah. And yeah, I think we should do a meetup. So April. So in April, if you're in Orlando, it's like spring break time. We'll be there. We'll be there for 8 days. So come hang out with us. Yeah, we're like pros with the credit cards now. We do not spend on those unless there is budgeted cash in the bank for it. All right. How does Jesse plan to get back into the workforce after the kids are grown with all his years of not working?
Well, I was in the automotive industry. I sold parts
for Chevrolet
for like 16 years, so I can always go back into that. It wouldn't be a problem. I didn't forget.
Hi, Tanya.
I didn't forget how to do that stuff. So that's probably my first thought of where to go. Or if not, I would find something else.
His brother-in-law works for Chevrolet. So if he wanted to go back to what he was doing before, I'm positive, don't step on that. I'm sure that he could get back into it. I think he's going to stay out of work until we pay off the house. Really, he'll stay out of the work until we pay off the house, and then maybe we can switch roles and he can work and I can stay home.
Yeah, maybe I'll just go push some carts or something at Albertsons.
I will work at Trader Joe's and Costco. So after we pay off the house, I hope. I'm getting into a question from Easy Budget. She asked, what did you envision life would be like after all the sacrifice? Do you still have that vision? So I think we're still in the sacrificing stages. I don't think we'll be able to live like truly debt free until we pay off our house. our goal is to pay off our house in 5 years before my 40th birthday. So that's before September 2023. So 5 years. I hope to work my butt off, pay off this house, and then I envision so much free time, and I envision me scaling back from work once the house is done, and perhaps I could be the one at home and Jesse could be the one just, paying our bills and saving money. The next question, hardest sacrifices you made. I'll let Jesse answer this question.
Well, for me, the hardest sacrifice out of everything that we done was giving up the car, the Evolution.
Yeah, just giving up or trading in Jesse's dream car was really hard because we thought we really made it when we were able to afford his dream car, but having $600 payments a month for what was it, 72 months that we finally?
Yeah,
it was a long time. It was really dumb. It was like a really dumb money move. So just giving up his dream car, knowing that I had bought it for him for Christmas as a surprise Christmas gift.
It was legit like those commercials you see on TV where the dude pops up and he looks out the window and there's a Mercedes outside with a bow on it.
But it wasn't a Mercedes. It was a Mitsubishi Evolution. And again, Merry Christmas, hun. We're in more debt. That was us years ago. How much more do you guys have left on mortgage payments? Oh, we have, I just checked it today. I'm going to round up. $271,000 left on our mortgage. Next question. What made you decide to start this journey? Really, it was going to a one income. That's what really got my butt in gear. I'm going to let Jesse answer this next one. What was the one biggest hurdle in your journey, and how did you guys overcome that?
The biggest hurdle in our journey was just actually making a budget and staying with it. It took us a while to actually do what we were saying we were going to do. We would say, we're going to do this, we're going to have a budget of $100 on this, but next thing you know, we just didn't care and went to $500 on whatever that was. We just had to make sure we stayed on task of what we were doing. That was the hardest thing to actually do, was just to stick to it.
What he's trying to say is the hardest thing was getting me fully on board and getting me to stop spending. And I just kind of did it cold turkey. I kind of, in 2017, when I started this Instagram page, it was March 2017, and I was like, I cannot say that I'm going to do this and not do it. So I really buckled down once I got onto this Instagram. You guys helped me stay accountable. Hi, Chad. Do people in your real lives know about your Instagram? Yes. I cannot shut up about my Instagram. I cannot shut up about where we stand in our debt-free journey. I'm like, anyone I meet, I'm like, hey, we're almost debt-free.
Yeah, I do the same thing. I mean, if anybody asks me about things or just if I'll be at softball and somebody will be like, do you want to buy a beer? And I'll be like, I don't have the budget for that. And they'll be like, what do you mean?
It's not in the budget.
And then I'll go off on why, and then everybody will be like, oh.
Yeah.
And yeah, a lot. A bunch of my friends follow it, but not a lot, really. I mean,
when people try to invite me out, I'm like, listen, do you know about my Smarts and Sense Instagram account? Do you know that my goal is to be debt free? I do not have funds for whatever you have planned for me. I shut them down, shut them down. So what we sacrifice is probably friends, and that's okay.
But most of them that know us now know that they don't even waste your time asking us to do something unless you know.
It's no.
Unless you know we're going to actually be able to. If it's something simple you want to go eat or something, maybe we'll say yes. But if they're like,
no, our friends know. They're like, hey, do you want us to do a potluck at your house? Because we won't go out. They know. They know.
But,
they do. And we're homebodies. We really are. This isn't a huge sacrifice. I mean,
I'd rather be home. I don't. The only things I go out for is softball for either me or my daughter. That's about it.
Or we go out if it's free.
Yeah.
It's no.
Like my mom, it's fun. My mom would be like, "Do you want to go see a movie, Jesse?" And I'll be like, "As long as you're paying, I'll go see whatever you want."
Are you paying? Okay, we'll go.
I know that sounds kind of messed up, but I just be like, "Hey, if you want to go."
Well, you know what we were trying to do.
Yeah.
Or maybe people should ask, like, "Hey, do you guys have a budget for like some entertainment this week?" And then maybe we can say yes or no. Yeah. But most likely no, because everything's going to debt right now.
We do budget for entertainment stuff, but we don't budget very much for it. It's only a little bit, so if we do one thing, it's over. Any
plans to shop Black Friday? That's a no.
Hell no.
That's a big fat no.
Just the fact that I ain't going out there with crazy people. I ain't fighting nobody for no TV or something stupid.
Is anyone else in your family debt free? That's a no. Right?
Just us.
Just us. Well, actually, no. My parents.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're debt free. I think they have credit cards, but I don't know. See, that's the thing. My parents never talked to us about money, and I think that's a misstep on their part. Like, I think that's I think you should be more transparent about your finances with your children.
Do you own a TV, or do you guys watch TV? Yes, we have
oh my gosh, TVs. You're talking to the TV junkie.
I watch every show that's on TV.
It's
you
so
name
bad.
a show, I watch it.
I don't have time for TV, really.
No. Look, if she finds a show she wants, a show she wants to watch, say it's a Netflix show that has 3 seasons.
Okay.
She'll watch 3 seasons in
however
one
long sitting.
It takes to watch 3 seasons.
But I don't just go and like, oh, I'm gonna go watch this. No.
Yeah.
How much do you budget for entertainment?
It varies. Most of the time we don't budget anything unless we plan on doing something. Like we budgeted $35 for this week, just because the kids are out of school, and maybe we'll go watch a movie. We're not even sure we're going to use
maybe it. Maybe like 30 to 40 every 2 weeks.
Yeah. So maybe let's say 60 or 80 a month. F that. F we do.
Yeah. And that's our one fun money. Like that's one thing that we do is movies. Did any of your friends or family start a debt-free Instagram? Not that I know of. No. I know that some of my brother-in-law and my sister-in-law, his sister, they started their debt-free journeys.
Yeah, they're doing their thing.
They are doing it. We're very proud. We're very proud.
Yeah, they got their whole budgeting thing down, and they're doing all that, and they're working, and they're paying off their credit cards and all that stuff.
And I know they'll do it if they stick to it. And I see you. She's on here right now.
Lily put the houses.
Oh yeah, so my parents have their houses paid off. My parents' house is paid off, but they still owe on one car. So yeah.
And he probably had a reason for financing that car too, because
I don't know. So someone asked, starting a new job soon, how should I set up my budget to get my debt snowball rolling? You just kind of need to know where your finances are. You need to get organized with your finances, meaning you need to write down all the accounts that you have open. Write down all the accounts you have open. What else? Write down all the accounts you have open, their due dates, what you owe. And I'm talking very basic. Just write down your bills and start a budget and start tracking your spending. That's how you should probably get started. How did you guys stay so disciplined to pay off so much debt in a short time? Did I already ask that?
I don't know. Sounds like something we've answered though.
Yeah, we just set a goal and we're like pretty. What is it? We want to achieve the goal, so we stuck with it. That's one thing about me. When I am on board with something, I am all in. My sister did that and promptly stopped about 2 weeks later. Oh. Do a budget first and start snowballing the debt. Yeah, do a budget and then snowball. Do the baby steps. How we started was following Dave Ramsey. And that's how that's what I recommend and suggest to everybody. Like, as much as we are not like following him, like step by step, that's where we started. So that's where I suggest you start. I think this love you guys. I think this love me. Oh, thank you. Thanks, Love Jazzy.
That's what I'm scared of, going back to work in school after being a stay-at-home parent for. I mean, yeah, I guess it can. I'm not scared because I think
we could
I think
you'll find
you
something.
just get right in the groove. You'll
you
find it out, and it'll be no big deal. It'll just be weird.
No big deal.
Obviously,
you'll find something to get your foot in the door, and then you'll move. That's how I think. I have no problem going to work at Trader Joe's or Costco or like I have no problem. What was the defining moment, pain point that finally came? Oh, I already talked about that. Going on a single income. So really, that's it. I think unless you guys have other questions, that was our story in a nutshell. In 2015, we went to a single income, and that scared me, and we got our finances started. I went to Dave Ramsey tour just before summer. Very informative. Yeah, Dave Ramsey is what got us started. So, all right, guys. If you, for those that have missed this.
What was your original debt-free date?
Oh, March 2019.
Yeah, we actually did it a little sooner than we planned on doing it.
What do your kids say about all this? Oh my gosh. They're probably so sick of us talking about it.
But they got their own budgets, and they know how to keep track of their money and stuff.
Like, they know that debt is bad. They know that they always have to pay cash for everything. Like, they can't finance anything when they're older. No student loans. We talk them through. The other day, my son made a comment like, "Mom, you're always gone. Mom, you're always at work. You're never home." And I had to explain to him, like, "Son, the reason why I'm always gone is because I'm working really hard, and I want you to know." So I went down the list of all of our bills. Like I said, this is how much it costs for our mortgage. This is what it costs for our light bill. Like, the reason why I'm not home that often is because I'm at work trying to, feed you. What do your kids... Oh, how old are the kids? My oldest is 19. Our oldest is 19. Then we have Gabby, who's 13, and Eli, who's 9. Where are you guys from? Just curious. Oh, if you didn't know, Las Vegas.
Yep. Born and raised.
He was born and raised. I moved here in 1990. So, with my parents. They'll be good. Oh, yeah. I'm very strict. So, they will not be in debt.
Yeah. They're pretty smart about knowing if they can... They don't want to even ask us for something unless they know that they could get it,
Yeah. What I was going to say is, in case you missed this live, well, you guys are here that are here, but in case you missed this live, we're going to go ahead and save it, and then we're going to post it on our YouTube page. We have one video on there from our Kiss Cam, our Vegas Golden Knights Kiss Cam. That's it. But we plan to do some of these but shorter Instagram live videos, just to hang out and talk. Cool. So be sure in our bio link, there is a link to subscribe to our YouTube channel. So if you guys want to do that and catch our future Instagram lives, you're more than welcome. All right. Good night, guys. It's 8:23 here. I hope you had a really good time hanging out with this guy. I have a good time. Oh my God. I'm in Vegas. You guys should talk to my women's group. I'll message. Oh! Yeah, I have a real big phobia of speaking in public. I'm just kidding. No, we'll send us a DM and we'll chat. All right, guys. Have a good night.
Yeah, have a good night.
And remember, beer is in the budget. Bye.